Okay, hi. This is a quick tutorial on how one can download our standalone classifier and run their um, machine learning model locally on their computer. So for this is our paper, and scroll down to the end, and there will be the link to our training code. So the link brings us to this page where the contains the training code as well as the release of the classifier. So what our classifier does is it packages all the things that you require that a non-technical person needs to run to take in the model, to take in data, clean it, train, and output the result. So the user does not need to require anything, download anything beyond the application. Data privacy is also maintained since everything is done locally on the user's machine. So you can go over to here on the right-hand side, first release, and download this classifier.app.zip. So that will look something like this once you downloaded it. You just need to um, unzip it on your computer, and you'll see an application that looks like this. So after you double click this, it will take about, depending on your computer spec, it will take about maybe 1 to 2 minutes to boot up. And you will see this user interface pop up on your computer screen. So it requires three inputs: the timestamp column, the participant ID of your data, plus the what's the column that you're trying to predict. So going back to, we have some mock data available for download to demonstrate. So in this case, our timestamp is name of the timestamp column is just timestamp, name of the participant ID column. So in our case here is this column here. So this is the column where when we do the group K4 cross validation, they will group by this particular um, column in order to prevent data leakage. And the last one is the name of column to predict. So in our case here is general location, so indoor and outdoor. And but it can be anything depending on what your use case is. So for the next part, we can either drag and drop your CSV here, or we can also just select the training data. So in this case, we are assuming that your data contains both the labeled and unlabeled data. So it needs to be in that structure for the program to take it. So we select CSV. Then I have some mock data here. It is also available on the repo. So on our repo page, you go to data and download this file here using this button here, download raw file. So it's the same data. It's just mock data that's been generated. Yeah. So next I open the file, upload. Then I have that run process file. And then you see that the model is training. So right now it loaded the data, we mapped your target variable, how many samples, how many unlabeled, and then it split. And then now it's doing cross validation to find out what is the best parameters for the model based on your training data. So depending on how fast your computer is, this should take maybe 1 or 2 minutes. Yeah, see, so it's running 27 models because 3 by times 3 times 3. Then it evaluates on the test set and it calculates the feature importance. So it tells you for your particular data, what is the most influential predictors. So in this case, in the mock data, it's dew point, standing time, and your week. I mean, yeah, but this is just mock data. But more importantly, it outputs the results and saves into your computer. So it should show up on the same file as we should run the classifier, same directory as we should run the classifier. And the file should look something like this. So these three columns are the ones that are newly added. So it outputs the raw probability. for each particular row, and then the threshold, so 0 or 1, then it maps it back to your original label. So indoor, outdoor in our case, but it can be yes, no, uh, true, false, etc., depending on what is your data. Yeah. So that is how you can. So it's just as simple as that. Just adding the timestamp, the ID, and the general location, and then running the file. And then it trains a model, and yeah, it doesn't require any sort of installation by the user. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.